Hello, my friends. Jacob is here once again. Happy Tuesday to you. It's Tuesday. I love Tuesdays. I'm happy that you're here. I wish that I had a more encouraging show. I'm getting tired. I'm so tired. Look at my spinny chair. I got the spinny chair back. I'm very excited about that. We moved everything around in the house, but I'm very tired of sad news. I'm very tired of hearing about this is gonna go bad, and this is gonna go bad, and oh, you gotta be scared, and blah, blah, blah. Time for us to make a change, people. Today we're talking about the environment. Yeah, terrible UN report was just released. Looks like a million species, they say, is gonna be extinct. That's not good. Yeah, the UN, they came out with this the biodiversity report, and something like a million species. And we're talking like hundreds of thousands within like a decade. Like, things are going extinct all the time, you know? And it's just very disturbing. It's very disturbing. Not to mention, I woke up yesterday to yesterday's news that there was a dolphin that was found with, washed up on the shore, and it was kind of like an endangered dolphin, you know? Everybody's endangered today. It seems like everything's endangered. Oh, God! It's Tuesday! Okay, we got some stuff to talk about, so you better be buckled up. They're calling it Planet SOS. That's what one title. Yeah, the UN warns of this huge extinction threat. It's a hard-hitting report into the impact of humans on nature. We all could do better, right? We all could do better. I gotta do better. And sometimes I throw the plastic bottles in the garbage. I'm gonna admit that to you. It's terrible, I know. I'm supposed to do the recycling. Sometimes I don't do it. I got 80 kids. Look at all the pictures. I put all the pictures up from when they were babies. I got like 80 kids, 800,000 children. And sometimes they don't do the recycling. I gotta work on the recycling. I think we all could do a little bit better, you know? But, we're really not the problem here. I mean, it says that it's like our issue, that we are the reason that these, but it's really just like a very small portion of humanity. It's big business, big oil, big pharma, big doof snuffs. I'd like to use bad words, but I'm not going to use bad words on this show. Big doof snuffs, that's what they are. The big chooches. These guys, all about greed, all about money, not caring about us. They don't care about us. Say they care about us, they don't care about us. They care about making some more money. They care about power, they care about control. They don't care about the effects. It's not good. So the IPBES Global Assessment Report, it's a landmark study that adds a growing scientific consensus for the need of a fundamental radical social action to save the planet and all life upon it. Those are some big words. Yeah? It's like we need to change everything to save the planet and everything on it. Now, you look at the coral reefs, they're dying. At an alarming rate. You look at the bee population. Remember the colony collapse disorder? Right? With the runoffs and the groundwater, and people are being poisoned, and it's just like, come on! I'm gonna do a show. A positive show. Because I'm getting tired of it's like every time I go to YouTube, it's like everybody's doing like the doomsday videos. And it's like that's all you get. You just get be scared. The world's coming to an end. Be scared. I'm tired of it. It's like the extinction threat. The UN warns. It's an 1,800-page report, right? Digging into the causes of the Earth's ecological collapse. I mean, that's big news, right? Everything's changed. Magnetic true north is not true north. It's like progressing at like 30 miles a year or 30 miles, something like that. It's crazy. Nothing makes sense. They had to do some radical change to because compasses and satellites and what's going on, right? I think that this is tied into more. I think this is tied into, and I've said it before, I think it's tied into Planet X, Planet 9, Nibiru, that planet that's coming around, which, by the way, just want to say, you know what today's news was? They say they think Planet 9 might have life, that there's a chance that it has life. There's a paragraph in this report that says it has a chance of having life, which is just beyond me because, the Anunnaki and all that, right? It's a chance they have life. That would be smoky. Maybe the fact that this planet is coming in and we see such change to the climate, maybe that's what's going on. But there's no denying that when you're throwing trash out and you're not recycling and you're doing all this stuff and people are just dumping all sorts of waste, right? To get away with it. All these big companies that are just devastating our planet and devastating our resources. They polluted our water. We gotta drink what? We got bottles of water. Everybody's gotta drink bottles of water. It's the most abundant resource. We gotta pay for it. That's right. When I was a kid, we didn't pay for it. We drank it from the faucet, right? It's probably why I have Crohn's disease. Probably why I have ankylosing spondylitis. Probably because I lived in a poor area, right? And there was all sorts of terrible things going on there. Oh, God! It's Tuesday. I want to do something positive. I want to talk about let's see if I can find something positive. I got to tell you, that dolphin story really bummed me out. They showed the insides of this thing. It had garbage bags in it. It ate garbage bags. Plastic bags, balloons. This thing is a bummer. It's a bummer, you know? And I gotta be honest, sometimes the balloons, they slip out of my hand. Sometimes, I gotta stop doing stuff like that. I gotta be a little more careful when the kids have their balloons. I gotta tell them you gotta hang on to those balloons because it could end up in a dolphin's belly. This is a confession video. I gotta work harder. I'm gonna get a new recycling bin and I'm gonna recycle more. I'm gonna make an effort to do it. Some people, I can already feel the comment section. Some people say, how dare you not recycle? I recycle. We go to the, we put them in the bag and we get the money back, but I can do better because sometimes I get lazy. And don't be pointing fingers at me. I'll point my fingers at you. Right? The report says it's everybody's fault. Even though we know it's big business. We know. Now listen, it's not just these endangered animals that are in trouble. We're in trouble too, right? Because once the ecosystem's out of whack, guess what? It happens to us. Happens to us too. It's part of the food chain, the circle of life and all that, right? The song, I don't know, how am I smiling? I'm talking about this. I'm smiling. I don't understand how I'm smiling when this is just... Urban areas have more than doubled since 1992, okay? Think about that, right? Now, that's what they want, right? They want everybody in these cramped spaces. It's just like prison planet Earth. That's what it's become. These overlords, these rulers. Something's coming to change all that, I believe. I believe we're going to see some kind of enormous change. And over the next, I don't know, what did I say? The next 5 to 7 years? Before that other eclipse happens, right? If you look at the world the way it is, you get this global threat to humans, extinction threat to 1 million species. And it was like 145 scientists got together to publish this. And they're like, we got to do something. What are we gonna do, right? All the regulations were rolled back. Do people really care? People making all that big money think they really care? They got their bunkers with their couple of years supplies of food and their jacuzzis and their pools and all their, God. But then you know what you got? You got me. You got me and I got you. And we got more than that. we got more. We got faith. We got faith and more. And we can change things, people. We can change. We can make our voices heard. We can say, you know what? Maybe it's time that we move over to clean energy. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. I mean, you know the technology's there, right? You know the technology's there. You know the technology's there, and it's big business. They're making a lot of money on oil. They're making a lot of money with all these drugs. They're making a lot of money. All these things that people tell us that we have to have, or else is ruining the planet, they say. And I have to agree. I have to agree, because even my yard, right? Even my yard, I've noticed a huge change. So many plants are dying, and we have like these new things growing up. Things are different. Things are different. I don't know if it's a Mandela effect, but something's going down. And I had to come on here and tell you, because, I mean, well, you know, what else? What else? I mean, this is kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal, something we should be talking about. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? Are you having a good day today? Are you going to work like I'm going to work? I got a couple minutes. I forgot to put on my bracelets. I got to go put on my bracelets, and I got to put on my watch, and I got to get to work. And I love you guys. I love you all so much, and I'm very grateful for you. Let me tell you something. I believe that it is within our power to change things on not just a global level, but like a universal level, okay? So don't get too paranoid and too freaked out, and don't start thinking that, it's all coming to an end. Fear isn't a great motivator, because what fear does is it gets you to just kind of just accept whatever you're being told. Now, people are going to say, oh, well, we need to do this, and oh, we need to do that. And are we going to listen? Are we going to do it? Are we just going to trust what we're told? It's gotten to the point today where you don't know. And that's what kind of stinks, because you don't know who to trust. You know, are we supposed to trust our government? Are we supposed to trust our religious system? Look at what they've done. Are we supposed to trust other governments? They're doing a lot worse. This world needs an enema. It needs an enema. We need to clean out the junk. We need to make things better. And it's going to start with you and me. I know it sounds like we can't do anything, we don't have power, but we do. We have a sphere of influence around us. And if we shine our light, guess what happens? Those around us, they start to see it. And then it's infectious. And then they start to shine. You start to live your life better. People around you will be jealous of the life that you're living, and they'll start to do it too. But it takes faith. It takes faith. You have to believe that it's possible. That's the thing. With faith, anything is possible. You can say to this mountain, move it into the sea, and it'll move, right? Actually, one of my viewers, one of my subscribers, they emailed me about the mountain into the sea, and I thought this was pretty cool. This is a little Bible stuff, right? Because he had said this, which he said, well, those mountains, the cares of the world, and it's the obstacles in life, because sometimes, if you have an obstacle in your way, and if you have faith, you can move it out of your way, but you cast it into the sea. But let me tell you what the mountain in Scripture really represents. The mountain represents an elevation. It represents a higher way of thinking. It represents not living in fear, but finding enlightenment to how to solve the problem. When you go to the peak of the mountain, you're above everybody else. You can see a lot farther. So if you have faith, you can say to the mountain, which is the place of faith, which is the highest height of understanding. Moses went to the mountain. Elijah went to the mountain. Jesus went to the mountain. A lot of people go to the mountain, right? If you have faith, you can say to that mountain, be thou cast into the sea. And the sea in Scripture is unrepentant humanity. Ignorant, carnal, wasteful, mean, gross chooches. That's what it means, the sea. Because the dead, remember? Jesus walked above the sea. You got to live above the ways of the world. Cast that mountain into the sea, right? Start exercising faith. Start showing your heart. Start loving others. The hope of glory is Christ in you. If you don't think that you're meant for more, you've been lied to. So I'm telling you the truth. All you got to do is seek it. Seek the truth, no matter what the cost. It'll change your life, and it'll change the world around us all. We need more help. We need more help, right? Being scared, being angry, taking arms, this is not the way of the future. The way of the future is one that is laid with the power of faith and love and community and God. That's all I got to say about that. So, this report, 1 million species going extinct. It's Tuesday. You know, what else am I going to talk about? I love each and every one of you. I hope you have the best day ever. And I hope you do subscribe and you share it around and you tell your friends. And get to work. You get make sure you put your bracelets on because you got to look all cool, right? All right. I talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Jacob Israel. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this channel around. If these shows have helped you, help Jacob to reach more any way you can, and have the best day ever.